Hi Stampers, I'm Jill Olsen and I've been a demonstrator for 30 years. And if you're new to watching our videos, we do it every Wednesday. So make sure you push the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner to see more videos. I'm really excited to tell you about a special that we're having for July 1st through the 31st. And it's if you buy 3 things of designer series paper, you get the fourth one free. There are certain ones that are applicable to this special, and these are a few of them. Tranquil Textures, Best Route. We also have Nature's Poem, Animal Expedition, and Garden Impressions and Wood Textures. Oh, here's Twinkle Twinkle, there's another one, and Petal Promenade. I'm going to actually show you how to use your 12 by 12 sheets of designer series paper and make gift sacks with them. Here's a couple of the ones that I've already made. This is done with the 12 by 12 designer series paper. There's 2 pieces, one for the front and the back. And this right here is also done with a 12 by 12. It's just scored. This one scored 2-inch and this one scored 3-inch, so it just looks differently. And then these other little ones, they're just a smaller piece of designer series paper. So let me show you how to work this and how to use your trimmer. Make sure when you score with this that you're not pressing too hard, because what will happen is it will tear through your paper. So I'm going to go ahead and use 2 inches all the way around. I'm going to go ahead and score it 2 inches on every single piece, on both pieces. So, and then I'm going to do that same thing with this other piece here at 2 inches. Now if you want a wider bag, then you would do 3 inches. So you can just change how the width of the bag, and the one side will be on the top will be folded down. Okay, I went ahead and scored it all the way around. Now what I'm going to do is decide what part of the bag I want to leave up. So I'm going to use this as my top flap. Okay, and then I'm going to fold these on the inside this way, because my outside of my bag is actually going to be like this. So this is the look I want to go for, and I'll show you why. So I'll do the same thing with this one. I'll go ahead and I'll decide what image I want to show. And you always do the top first because you want it to fold down first, and then you do the sides, and then I do the bottom. Okay, now what you're going to do is these 2 pieces, this is becoming your bottom of your bag. With one of the pieces, I'm going to go ahead and cut this fold on the bottom. And then with the next piece, I'm going to go ahead, oops, we did that crooked. And then the next piece, I'm going to go ahead and do the one on the side. And the reason why is because your thicknesses, you don't want them cut at the same part, because there'll be a lot of pieces folded at the same part. Okay, so we've got those 2 done. Now before, I'm going to decide which one I want to have my front of the bag. Alright, I think I'm going to do this as my front of the bag. Now this is a little bit different than one of my other videos, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece right here of just ultra smooth white, and it's going to be used as a stabilizer, and I'll show you what I mean after I get to that point. So nobody's going to see this because it's going to be under the flap. I'm just going to go ahead and, so it will be like, you won't see that at all. And you can even go ahead and use your bone folder on that if you want. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and adhere these pieces together. So with these 2 flaps, I'm going to go ahead and put some adhesive on it. And we're going to go ahead and make the shape of one side of our bag. Okay? That's one side. And then the same thing with the other. And you just, if you kind of look at it like, oh, adhesive on these little flaps. So it's on the little flaps that you want your adhesive to go. That's how you determine that. Same thing, putting that together. Now we're going to adhere the two. Now remember, this is the piece right here where I put that stabilizer. So before I actually take the two and put them together, I'm going to cut something that will make the bag a little like slit in the bag to be able to put a card in. So I'm going to go ahead and try to eyeball this. And I'm going to punch this classic label punch. And I'm just going to come over here and do the same thing. Just line it up and extend that punched area. And it's okay if it's kind of off because it's actually going to be covered up with the card. Okay, so we've got that area punched, okay? So I'll fold that back, and that's what that looks like. This will be the front. So when you're actually putting this together, you want your front to be on the outside, and then the inside, this will be your back. So then I'm going to put adhesive all the way down this part right here. And you can actually do this while you're, while it's flat per se. It's probably a lot easier, but for the video, I'm just doing it this way. It's pretty forgiving, so just put a lot of adhesive there. You probably should put a little bit on the bottom too. Alright, so remember, this is the outside, so we want to put the back piece on the inside of this. Okay, and then we go ahead and put that down like so. And then, oops, sticking a little bit already. Push that down. And then I'm going to just put my hand in here and adhere that by giving it a little pressure on both sides. Okay, so there's our little bag so far. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and pinch these sides just down about 3/4 of the way. And the same on the other side. That just gives it a little gusset. So it gives it a better shape. Okay, so we have the gusset on both sides, as you can see. And that's our shape. Now we're going to need handles on there. So I went ahead and already cut these. And we can use, you can either take this and make a hole and go through it and knot it. Or you can use a little glue dot. Okay, so that really looks cute. But now I'm going to take a card that I've already stamped. And in this designer series paper, there's little labels in there. And I cut out one of the little labels and just use the background paper of the other side. And I'm just going to slide this in, and voila. Look how cool that looks. A bag with a card. And guess what? You can take that out and you can put another card in and use it over again. So that's just showing you a different way to use your designer series paper and get them right now. You buy 3 and you get the 4th one free. If you're interested in ordering any of these products in the video, click the link below, comment and like and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Watch It Weekly Wednesday.